Hello guys, in this video we are going to learn about pointer. So what is pointer exactly? Let me show you with codes. So first we are going to include stdio.h for input output and then in main. And then we are going to create a variable. Let's call it test var 5. And then this is the pointer. So we are going to create a pointer with something like this. And first, let me show you another example. So let's make a copy var, and then we're going to say that copy var is test var, and then we are going to change test var with 10, and then you printf test var %d and copy var %d. Let's give it a \n for enter, and then we print test var and copy var. Let's give it a try. So you can see that test var is 10, while copy var is 5. Wait, this is not the correct example. Let's first we print it in here. Let's try. So we give it enter again to make it more clear in the appearance. So first, test var and copy var is the same because, well, the copy var is copied from test var. So if you draw it, it would be something like, wait, where is the drawing? Rectangle. So this is test var, right? Test var. And we are inputting this variable with 5. So when you, in this line of code, you are giving it you are creating another variable which is called copy var. And you are basically just copying the value. So this. So you're basically just saying that the value is the same. So this copy var will be 5 2. We'll have a value of 5. Again, I say that this only copying the value of the variable. And when you change it in this line of code, so now we are changing the test var into 10. Where is the eraser? So now this test var is not 5 anymore, but it is 10. The problem is this equivalent is no longer here because we are not in the same line of code anymore. So let me just erase it. Okay. So now test var will be 10, while copy var will still be 5. Because again, in this line of code, it's only copying the value in this part. So when it is changed, this copy var will not be changed. So, well, now we have a pointer, and let me show you what a pointer can do. So we will change copy var with pointer with point. Okay. So how you call pointer is that you give it I believe this is called asterisk. So you give asterisk and type what your pointer name. So now we are going to say that point is the same as ampersand test var. And how you print it is basically test var, and this will be point. And when you change it, I believe it will also change in the pointer. If it is not changed, then I might have to relearn about this. So let's give it a try. Oh yeah, so now you can see that, I'm sorry, let me change this. This is not copy var, but it is pointer, and this is also pointer. So now as you can see, the test var is changed from 5 to 10, and the pointer is also changed from 5 to 10. And how do you do this exactly? So when you're using pointer, it is no longer, the image is no longer like, I'm sorry, it's no longer something like this. You are not copying the value, you are copying the memory address of the value. So what I'm saying is that, let me get my eraser. Can I make it here? But first, let's try to print the memory of the pointer. So printf memory address of the pointer. %d, I believe. And then we are going to print point. Give it a \n so it is becoming tidier. Let's try. So as you can see, this is the memory address of the pointer variable. So this is pointer. And in this point variable, the value is, well, the address. So it is kind of hard to explain pointer because it is a very abstract thing, but it is basically not copying the value, but it is, as its name, pointing to another variable. So it is becoming something like this. So this pointer variable is pointing to, wait, where is my cursor? Oh, so this pointer variable is pointing to test variable. And this test var has an address of, well, of this. So this is the address. So pointer variable is actually saving the address of test var. The point is that this pointer is pointing to the test var. So when you are changing I'm sorry, this is used to be 5, right? So it is, firstly it is 5, and then you change it in here with test var now is equivalent to 10. So now this is 10, and this pointer right here is changed to, it is because it is only pointing to the variable and not copying the variable, not copying the value, but it is pointing to the variable. It's kind of hard to explain if you are not try it for yourself, but well, basically when you are using pointer, you are going to have something like this. This is test var, and this is pointer. When you change the test var, the pointer will also be changed because they are, I'm not saying they are basically the same variables, but this variable is pointing to this variable. So because it's only pointing at not copying the value, then they are going to have the same value. And I believe if you change this into asterisk point is 10, then the test var will also be changed. Let's give it a try. Let's exit this, and exit this. Let's give it a try. And as you can see, it is also changed. So we are changing the pointer, the value. So asterisk is for printing the value. So when you are using asterisk point and you are giving it a 10, then you are telling that the value of this pointer is 10. And if you are only using point without the asterisk, then you are telling that the memory address of the point. So you should memorize that. If you are not using the asterisk, then you are talking about the address, where if you are using asterisk, then you are talking about the value. So because it is only pointing, then this line of code is telling that, hey, test var, you are going to change your value into 10, and what you are changing is the test var, not the value of the point. So you are changing the test var, and this pointer is only pointing, as I always say. So, well, I believe only that is what I can talk about pointer. It's an abstract thing, and you won't use it very much, I believe. You are going to use this when you are talking about data structure, which is very abstract, but it has its advantages. So, well, that is for today. Thank you, guys.